15 steps to start over. You've changed yourself so much trying to be your ex's perfect partner that you don't know who you are anymore. Now, you want to be you again. Maybe you're done with pain and have decided to end a toxic situation you're in. Or maybe you've lived your entire life trying to make everyone else happy, and now you're sick and tired of giving your power away. If anyone tells you that you're meant to go from the crib to the running track, breeze through college, get your dream job, score the perfect partner and live happily ever after all in one fell swoop, they're lying, and seriously delusional. The reality is that life is anything but a straight line, and is made up of seasons, some good, some mundane, and some so bad that you'll need plenty of time to recover from the trauma of living through it. In this video, we will be talking about 1. Heal the past patterns before starting over. It is important to recognize the patterns or some of our repressed past emotions before we move on to a new life. If they are ignored, then these patterns will again come back in the future. It's not about stepping back and living in the past, but learning from the mistakes of the past and creating a healthier future. One of the best ways to do this is by learning the art of shadow work. After a bit of understanding of what our shadow is, with the help of shadow work prompts, one can befriend their dark side. Most people would ignore this part and move to start over their life with all enthusiasm. But this is one of the most important steps if that enthusiasm is to be sustained for a long period of time. 2. Give yourself the space required to heal. Space is a valuable asset that many people don't have an opportunity to enjoy, as their lives are crowded with both personalities and problems. When you want to re-establish power in your life and reinvent yourself truly, you have to be willing to talk about the pain that you've gone through no matter what. Avoid negative interactions with people and always give yourself the space required to heal. This is a great way to ensure that you don't lose relationships that you cherish, but also allow yourself to grow and expand as a person. 3. Get rid of your old habits. If you want to start fresh, one option is to get rid of your old habits and replace them with new ones. Now don't confuse habits with patterns. Patterns are subconscious level, which we may not have discovered, while habits can be on both conscious and subconscious level, but we can have conscious control over them. Some people have trouble getting rid of bad habits they've had for years because they think it's easier than it actually is. You can try starting small, like making a list of 10 old habits you want to break and mapping out the steps for each one. The whole purpose of this technique is to re-establish dominance over your life and become a stronger version of your current self. Your old habits have nothing to offer your new life, and that's why you need to cut them off entirely. Whether it's junk food, negative thoughts, or anything else you can think of, your old habits will do whatever they can to hold you back from progression. Otherwise, you're still the same person. 4. Create a list of what you want out of life. The easiest way to get what you want out of life is by making a list and gradually checking off everything you've put on it. You can call this the life list. We all have goals and aspirations to lead a fulfilling life, but very few of us are able to reach them. Why is that exactly? Well, many of them aren't applying the life list concept, which helps plan out the perfect path to enlightenment. You might not even know what you truly want to achieve in your professional or personal life until you've created this list, which is yet another reason why you should be doing so. Think of it like finding your life calling. Using your life list will allow you to reach goals and cross them out, giving you a massive sense of accomplishment, something that we all seek in life. 5. From that list, create a plan to achieve your goals. Using the life list, you can create a plan to achieve all of the goals you've written down. It might not be easy, but nobody said it would be. The most important part is that you're trying. These goals can act as stepping stones, allowing you to build a brighter future and feel a renewed source of hope in life. Your goals don't have to be massive, so long as you're gradually checking them off and genuinely making an attempt to achieve them. You can hash out a step-by-step process with the entire life list, and you can even list the goals in order if you'd like. 6. Free yourself from any past belief systems. Patterns and habits are those which are developed by us over the years, whereas belief systems are inscribed into us from people around us right from the time we were born. Society is full of many different beliefs, most of which will hold you back in one way or another. It's important to cut ties with these beliefs, as it's the only true way to reinvent yourself. These belief systems can be anything related to your religion, race, society, etc. Your old life has no say in the future, so why would you bother holding on to any beliefs you've had in the past? They haven't worked out so far, and it never hurts to try something else for a change. By constantly trying to adapt and figure out who you are as a person, you'll find that your old mentality is one that should be actively avoided. You know exactly what you want, and it's time to break free. Whether you were a religious fanatic or had other beliefs that caused you to remain stagnant in life, removing them entirely is an important piece of the puzzle. 7. Make time for self-reflection and contemplation. Give yourself plenty of time to self-reflect and contemplate your next move. Jumping from one activity to another can keep you busy throughout life, but it doesn't allow for proper self-reflection. Self-reflection is especially important in this day and age, as more people are becoming aware of how cruel life can be. When we didn't have smartphones and the internet, it was tough to see, but now it's all over the place. When you know that you're making a change for the better and can see the change happening during your self-reflection periods, it's a sign that you're on the right path. When you can look within and feel like you're making a legitimate change, you know you're on the right path to excellence. 8. Create small to medium-sized goals on a regular basis. Small to medium-sized goals should be your target, and you should be trying to achieve them regularly. Remaining stagnant is one of the worst things you can do in life, as it means you'll never truly progress, let alone reinvent yourself. Most of you reading this may think that you need to set a goal of $1 million, or potentially a sports car, but that's not what we're talking about here. 9. Celebrate milestones along the way, whether they are small or huge. It's not easy to keep up with the fast-paced world we live in, but making a habit of celebrating milestones is a surefire way to make it through. The small victories along the way will help you to feel better about yourself and your life as a whole. You deserve to celebrate whenever you've achieved something, regardless of how trivial the achievement may seem to others. If you don't find happiness in the little things, you're never going to truly change. 10. There is a purpose behind all of your sorrow, you just have to find it. Let go of the past and focus on what lies ahead. You'll be surprised at the new opportunities that will open up for you when you finally find what lies in your path. Have a lot of trust in the universe and it will look after you. There are so many things in life worth living for when we shed our worries and focus on what matters. Sorrow is just a way to know that you're alive, and it's something that you have to take pride in. 11. Manage your finances. Reinventing yourself won't always be free. For example, if you want to change careers, you may have to take workshops or college courses. Because of that, it's important that you create a budget and stick to it so that you have the funds to complete your transformation. Related, embrace change, the 4 skills needed to reinvent yourself. 12. Follow the 24-hour rule. If you meet someone at a networking event, for example, you should follow up with them within 24 hours to stay fresh in their minds and begin building a strong relationship. It's also polite and frees up time since you aren't letting your follow-up responses build up into an unmanageable list. 13. Make new lists every day. When you make lists every day on the areas that you focus on, you'll notice that certain items will stick and others won't. Instead of devoting your energy on areas that you're not passionate about, you can dedicate that energy to achieving a goal that is attainable and desirable. 14. Take one step at a time. Reinvention is a process that could take years. Don't overwhelm yourself by getting consumed on the big picture. Take steps to accomplish your end goals. For example, if you want to get in better shape, then the first step would be going for a walk. The next step would be setting a schedule, then getting a gym membership, and finally eating healthier. Take it one step at a time. 15. Accept failure. You're not going to pick up a guitar and instantly be transformed into Jimi Hendrix. You're going to fail a lot when attempting to play a voodoo child. Reinvention takes hard work and patience. Along the way you have to accept that you're going to fail. Embrace it. Learn from it. And keep moving forward. Because you can do this. Outro. That's all from today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Stay tuned for more exciting videos.